Wedding videos for as low as 100,000 naira? Gusto got you covered. Call 080-613-44639 or 080-644-06274. Terms and conditions apply.
Everyone, welcome to another amazing session of Gusto Reaction. And yes, in the studio with me, I have Johnny Fesky. And yes, you all know that
TGIF,
my name is...
Friday.
Are we partying today?
Party. Today is Friday now, at least.
Thank God it's Friday.
Resting for the weekend, and then we're back again on Monday to shoot another reactions and news for the people.
Alright guys, so I want to say thank you for always liking, always sharing, and always commenting. And if you're coming across this channel for the very first time, please do not forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you know when we drop new content and new videos for you. Now, so we have Zimwiski and we have like the entire Marlian team on today's reaction. Before we get to what we want to talk about, let's talk about Zimwiski and his new, song titled Rocking. How would you rate the song?
First of all, when the song first dropped, I never knew it was going to be an amapiano vibe, because like he's done well on amapiano, so I expected him to like do another thing, and so maybe that limited my acceptance of the song. But as time went by and then hearing it over and over again, I'm beginning to enjoy the vibe of the song. Just good vibes, some naughty lyrics here and there, and it's a cool song, a dope jam.
We have Mohbad, who is also part of the Marlian family, and he gave us the song titled Backside.
This is like his last single. He jumped on one with DJ Tuned MMM, and Backside dropped in December, and they also did well. Like people liked it, and show that these Marlian boys are really like they're dope, following the footsteps of their president, Naira Marley.
So Naira Marley. Even I think Zino even did a song titled Naira Marley and all of that. Alright, so there's a whole lot going on with the whole Marlian gang right now. So something that happened in the past with Naira Marley, where he was picked up with Zlatan, Ramanjago, and some other people, right? And now again, that same thing is happening with his boys Zino and Mohbad. But first of all, is it not illegal to like pick up people without warrants, like come into their house in the middle of the night and pick them up?
Well, when it comes to the forces in Nigeria, like almost nothing is illegal for them. Like they do what they want to do. It's like the people are saying that absolute power corrupts, power corrupts, but absolute power corrupts absolutely. Like that's how it is for them. They have the power, so they use it anyhow they please, and nobody can question them. Everybody will just rant online, talk on Twitter, talk on Instagram and all that, and then that's where it ends. Like nothing changes. They still harass people, they still go around burgling house. Like to me, it's burgling houses. How would you jump the fence, open the gate from the back, and then other people come in? Like,
and then when you come in, you don't have a search warrant, and you wouldn't even let this
break into your house. Once they knock the door, you're not trying to open. They start banging, trying to break the door.
Then they even go ahead to manhandle you, like all of that.
That's not it.
Now this thing has happened to the Marlian boys, Zimwiski and Mohbad. Now there was a video of. It actually started when they posted a video of the NDLE guys busting into their house and arresting. This is actually Zino, right?
Yeah, when I was watching the video, I was like, okay, this is actually mommy's boy, because it was all begging and please enjoy.
Yes, no, because nobody wants to get into.
Like, Mohbad was still. I didn't even really hear his voice or something. It was just like there and everything. It was not all dramatic like Zino. Zino was even on the floor at the point.
I think there's a video of Mohbad dragging the steering with one of the officials or something.
I didn't even see that one.
All right, now so these guys were picked up, and actually one of them was actually released, which is Mohbad, and we still have Zimwiski in custody. Why do you think they released Mohbad and still had Zimwiski locked up?
Well, ever since the incident, the NDLA officers they've not posted anything on their platform, but I saw a particular news where they had an interview with one of their spokesmen, and that one said that that they found drugs. They got an intel that they had drugs with them. And then when they searched them, they saw molly and cannabis with them and all of that, that the case is still ongoing and all of that. So they arrested about 5 people. There's Naira Marley, there's Naira Marley's brother. There's Zimwiski, Naira Marley's sister, Shubomi, who is Zimwiski's babe. And then there's Naira Marley's manager, SI, in the video. She was also brutalized. And then there's Mice, there's Zimwiski's manager as well. There's Mohbad and probably his manager and a couple of other people. I think they took about 3 females and 4 or 5 guys. But we saw Zimwiski coming out later in the night going live.
Was it Zino or Mohbad?
Mohbad rather, sorry, Mohbad going live. People were surprised. Okay, what is happening? And a lot of people joined the live. I also joined the live. So I really do not know why he was released, because he was the only one that was seen by other people. There was nothing heard from Zimwiski or the other guys that were also captured. He just went live, and then he was saying
he doesn't want to die, that they're after him and all of that.
Like he was saying a whole lot. If I die, if he dies, that Naira Marley and Marlian Music are the one after him. They want to set him up. That Zino is involved. He mentioned a lot of names. Everybody in Naira Marley. He mentioned Marlian Music. He mentioned Emo Grey. And if the video was just scattered. If we went live first here, and then he said that, oh, thank God. He said his God will not F him up. That even if they want to F him up, they set him up to release only him. That the other guys are still there. Meanwhile, they want to bring him to the house so that they can murder him and change the whole narrative that it's a setup because he's a good boy, because he talks. Like, we're just seeing a whole lot of things scattered here and there. And then at some point, they started running. Like, it was just a really traumatic night for the guy. I don't know what happened to him. There's not been any information about him then.
Yeah, so I saw something on Twitter where someone said he actually snitched on Zino, or maybe when they got to their office, he said something that made them, release him and hold the rest. Do you think?
No, I don't think that is it. We all know all of them are they take substances. Mohbad, if you Google pictures of Mohbad, you see a picture of him with a substance in his mouth, him smoking and puffing. So I don't think it's an issue of snitching, because all of them takes it. So it's not that, oh, I don't take it or anything. Like, he even looks more like one that takes than is that looks kind of girlish and all of that. So I don't think it's an issue of snitching on one person or the other. What's the point? The bone of contention is really unknown to the people.
All right, now, so Naira Marley, who is actually the owner of the record label, has come out to vent, like he said, he's upset and all of that. Now, this was one of the tweets he tweeted. He said, "What's happening to my brothers is disgusting. The injustice is unfair, and this is beginning to look like a pattern." Now, remember, they picked him up and all of that, and they picked him up again when he was at Funke Akindele's house for a birthday party. Now, he said, "Firstly, me, now my artists. Free Zimwiski, free Shubomi, free Maisi, free Dosky." So do you think this is actually a pattern? Do you think like something, I don't know, why they always like after him and everybody around him?
The thing is, the way these government forces work, if they don't get anything, they wouldn't strike. Okay, why have they not? They are not the only one that even takes those substances, but then why have they not gone to the houses of other people? So it means that there's something behind the camera that we do not know about, that we are not aware of. And until we are in the know in that regard, I wouldn't want to say it is a pattern or it's not a pattern, because one also has to be careful of judging when you've not heard from the other side involved in the conversation. So looking at the whole approach is a bad approach, but then what actually happened, what led to all of that, is what we do not know, and why they released just one person
and held the rest.
The other guys that they captured is also unknown to us. So like, it's better we have more detailed information from the forces in this regard.
All right, so, and people were thinking that maybe Olamide is going to like say something or try to make him move, because I think he did something when they arrested Naira Marley.
On situations like this, Olamide would not come out to talk. If he wants to do anything, he's going to do it on the background. If he helped you, if he can come out to say Olamide helped me or not, he does not talk in situations like this. He doesn't talk.
Okay, now, so Naira Marley made another tweet. He said, "NDLEA have released Mohbad after physically assaulting him. Zimwiski is still in custody. The boys are under a lot of stress after being ambushed in the middle of the night with no warrant. I am urgently returning to Lagos now.
Yeah.
Now, so do you think his coming back is going to like change anything?
Well, his coming back could maybe foster the release of the other guys, because he also has his own connect, and he has some top guys that he knows, that knows another person, that knows another person. And the way this connection thing kind of work is when they've not heard or seen from like the person they know, they wouldn't really act to fasten up situations. So I think it would hasten the release of the other guys.
And in regards to the video that Mohbad made, people thought were coming to say maybe he's high or maybe his anxiety and the rest. Do you think he was actually high, or he actually knew what he was saying?
I don't think it was I, because even if you're I, you wouldn't come live. He went live severally. The first time was in that compound, he started running. His video, I was on the live, his video was on mute at some point. People were like commenting issue on mute and all of that. And then he said he was at Obado Estate at that time. Then after a while, he started running, they started pursuing, started chasing him, they caught up with him and he was in the car. He went live again. They were telling him not to go live. He said no, that nobody should come close to him, blah blah blah, that I only want to be with the policemen and not the guys with him. And then he started mentioning names of them. He mentioned Zino, he mentioned Emugre. There was a lady beside him, I think Fatima. He also mentioned her name, that is also involved and everything. And then he went off again. And then when they got to the house in Chevron, he also went live and said, in the house, they didn't take. He said, okay, when they were in the car, he first said they were going to the hospital and all of that to take care of him. And then he said they didn't take him to the hospital again, that they want to kill him, and they brought him to the house. And he started mentioning names of people that were also in the house with him. So I don't think it's due to being I. If you're I, you will not be you will not be in the right sense to open your account to go live and still like do all of those things. I don't think it's under the influence of any substance. I think there's more to the story that we don't know about.
Yeah, so that's the question I'm going to ask. Do you think there is more to this whole thing that's happening right now?
Obviously, there's more to it, because at first it looked like the NDLA thing, but then releasing only Mohbad, and then him coming live to say all of those things. And then there are rumors that Naira Marley unfollowed him, which is not true. I still checked, Naira Marley is still following Mohbad. So there's more to the story that actually needs to be reviewed or be talked about by people.
Alright guys, we've come to the end of today's section on Gusto Reaction. Tell us what you think about today's reaction, and tell us if you think there is more to this story and more to what is happening currently. And we'll be in the comment section, to respond to some, if not all, of your comments. Don't forget to keep liking, don't forget to keep sharing, and do not forget to keep commenting. And if you're coming across this channel for the very first time, please do not forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so as to know when we drop new content and new videos for you. Bye for now. My name is Emma.